Airbnb can make a great return on your investment. And in this video, let's just find out on the streets to find out the top 10 places to buy an Airbnb where you can get the most bang for your buck. Without any further delay, let's get started. Before that, make sure you are subscribed to the channel. Let's start. San Francisco, California. Sean Richards, an activity leader with Ultimate Kilimanjaro, completed his research and double-checked TripAdvisor's ranking system. San Francisco is the best city to own an Airbnb according to TripAdvisor. San Francisco is a lovely city that attracts visitors from all over the globe. San Francisco is frequently listed as one of the top tourist attractions in the country. The city is situated at the point of a peninsula in Northern California, bounded on one side by the Pacific Ocean and on the other three sides by San Francisco Bay. It is extremely popular with tourists who come to enjoy its many attractions because of its beautiful location, explains Richards. New York, New York. As per Suzanne Bucknam, CEO of the Connecticut Explorer, New York City has an excess of 25,000 Airbnb has who made almost $300 million of every 2017 alone. New York City is one of the most well-known regions for financial backers in Airbnb properties. William Cannon, founder of Signaturely, concurs that large city traveler objections are ideal spots to run Airbnb. You can get the most cash flow off of your Airbnb in the event that is situated in a traveler objective on the grounds that not exclusively can you charge something else for your room, however you will likewise have clients remaining in your home all year. Austin, Texas. A long-lasting mecca for music sweethearts, Austin is presently venturing into the following tech center point with additional organizations creating some distance from Silicon Valley. This implies that Austin won't just see its standard surge of vacationers, however Airbnb proprietors will book more visitors for business travel. Connecticut real estate agent Mike Greger states, "This moment, Austin, Texas is one of the most astonishing and fabulous spots to put resources into Airbnb. The middle cost around the city is $257,900 toward the finish of 2021. The month-to-month lease is around $1,110 and the opening rate is 5.43%, which is way underneath the public normal. As of now, the city is booming for financial backers as the year-over-year lease increment is like never before." The Southern United States. Austin isn't the main spot in the South that is superb for running an Airbnb. With numerous properties in urban communities like San Francisco and New York previously cleared up, financial backers are exploiting the fresher business sectors and lower expenses of properties in southern states. Correspondence Director Allison Fair from Vacasa makes reference to three southern urban areas as significant venture areas of interest: Gulf Shores, Alabama, Gatlinburg, Tennessee, and St. Augustine, Florida. As Vacasa is North America's driving rental administration stage, we'll take her statement for it. Ben Fisher from the Fisher Group adds Savannah, Georgia to the rundown. Savannah is a superb southern departure where workmanship, design, and phantom stories walk inseparably. Sightseers love the stunning beautiful excellence of this spot alongside the astounding cooking that simply comes directly from the coast. Costa Rica. Between the increasing cost for most everyday items and progressively bone-chilling winters, many individuals from the United States and Canada are traveling south for part of the year. With its staggering regular setting and well-disposed local people, Costa Rica has been famous among expats and seasonal residents for a really long time. In any case, the nation has turned into a much more well-known objective lately as additional individuals reside abroad or embrace computerized traveler ways of life. Costa Rica's framework has improved fundamentally, and Northerners are finding that they can reside with everyone of the solaces of home for a small part of the cost. Explorers might in fact book an extravagant getaway for the expense of a financial plan outing to a North American or European destination. Tim and Tracy Karen from Dare to Dream endeavor to give their visitors the experience of all-out unwinding in their extraordinarily fruitful estates go through Airbnb Luxe. We offer individually or comprehensive bundles that can incorporate confidential transportation, attendant in-house, gourmet expert administrations, housekeeping, bartending, and surprisingly, confidential back rubs in the estate. Keep your eye out for their new manor, A Sense of Dreams, which will be opening in pre-summer of 2023. Hawaii. 3 of our members referenced areas in Hawaii, and it's no big surprise. Who hasn't longed for visiting the islands or possessing a country estate in heaven? Maui, particularly the Lahaina region, bests the rundown. Regardless of the island's enormous prevalence and the bounty of superstar second homes, Maui remains moderately immaculate. In any case, Kauai has been acquiring on its greater sister as an optimal spot to run an Airbnb. Palm Springs, California. Palm Springs has forever been a well-known vacationer location, yet large numbers of present voyagers search for options in contrast to cut-out Uber resorts. Airbnb hosts can fill the specialty by giving friendly environments and informal lodging-style facilities. Brian Burke from Kenna Real Estate notes, as per the insightful firm AirDNA information, Palm Springs, California is the most ridiculously income-creating area among the US urban areas of Airbnb. The possible yearly benefit of this area is $62,621. As the vast majority of the vacationers are looking for a warm, radiant location in the colder time of the year, it turns into a good spot to stay. Alberta, Canada. Not every person fantasizes about spending their vacation on a bright ocean side. Numerous explorers inclined toward more mild summer relaxes or appreciate snowboarding, skiing, and other winter sports. As per Connor Griffiths of Liffey Life Vacation Rentals, Canmore is the best spot to run an Airbnb in Alberta. Canmore sits in the span of 1 hour of Calgary and 4 significant ski resorts. Griffiths remarks, Canmore is a room local area of Banff National Park. Banff is a significant worldwide draw, but since severe lodging guideline on the government level doesn't permit Airbnb, Canmore presents a monstrous open door. Canmore borders the public park without being administered by it. Manchester, Tennessee. Nate Sang from Wall Street Zen calls attention to the most famous all-year vacationers location may not be available to new financial backers. You can truly flourish with an Airbnb on the off chance that you have a huge property where various visitors can remain. Think single girl gatherings or gatherings going for occasions similar to live events. Sang explicitly recommends purchasing property in Manchester, Tennessee, home to the Bonnaroo Music and Arts Festival. Lisbon, Portugal. Portugal has become one of the most blazing objections for expats and advanced travelers, particularly the region around Lisbon. Nancy Michelle Coate suggests Ericeira, the customary fishing town and world surf held 25 minutes beyond the capital, as one of Portugal's best places to claim an Airbnb. Coate runs an effective Airbnb in her #1 Portuguese town and expounds on it in her blog, Ericeira Family Adventures. As per Coate, Portugal got 24.5 million guests in 2019, a 7.5% increment from 2018, and an increment which is reflected in the travel industry in Ericeira too. Portugal is known to be a modest and bright objective in Europe, which is the reason the travel industry didn't grind to a halt during the pandemic. Other than proposing the best places to claim an Airbnb in 2022, Master members offered a few fundamental tips for progress as a host. Consider statistics. The vast majority of our members proposed taking a gander at different measurements, for example, the middle home cost, normal month-to-month rental costs, top rates of return, and opportunity rates prior to putting resources into an Airbnb property. The pace of increment for property estimations and rents are likewise significant elements to consider. Moreover, Steffo Dobrev from Vanderoo proposes looking at the typical cost of lodging versus Airbnb facilities to help choose where to contribute. His organization thought about the costs of 20 well-known urban areas across Canada, Europe, and the United States. You can peruse the outcomes here. Starting with your existing home. For the majority likely financial backers, both financial aspects and guidelines can be restrictive. Veronica Hansen, blogger from Nomad Veronica, brings up, in a city with very high home costs, it would be difficult to go in as a financial backer and purchase a home and transform it into a productive Airbnb. Be that as it may, existing property holders could undoubtedly take a gander at a market and acknowledge there are no homes permitting 14 individuals from a soccer group to remain under one rooftop. I, for one, began Airbnb when I understood that hole on the lookout. Let us know your top priorities when investing into an Airbnb. Let us know in the comments section. This will help us educate our community, and make sure you are subscribed to the channel and turn on the notifications so you never miss an update. Thanks for watching till the end. Peace.